everyone. So I am going to watch RM and Tablo Stop the Rain. Did not know this was coming out. I am just like, there's so much happening in May. I just don't know when things are coming out. So yeah, this came out yesterday. But there's an official MV. It doesn't have a lot of views on it from what I'm looking at it now. But I also had no idea this was coming out. But I have heard that the lyrics are really sad. So, not sure how I am gonna prepare for this. But, I mean, RM is a beautiful lyricist. I have loved everything Tablo has done, like, in terms of collaborations. I haven't watched, like, any of his other, like, is he part of Epic High? Because I don't know them. Yeah, he is. Okay. Because this is on the Epic High YouTube page. But I don't know a lot about Epic High. I have a friend who knows more about them. But I have loved everything that Tablo has done, like, that I've heard, like, with RM and also with other artists. So, yeah, we shall listen to this. I just watched TXT. I probably should have ended with TXT to make me happy, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So let's just get into it. Okay, so here we are. We're going to watch this once. I don't know what the music video is going to be. It looks animated, so that's cool. I see the Epic High light stick. So I should have known that Tablo's from Epic High, and there's an Epic High poster. I just need to pay more attention, apparently. I'm not a reactor, okay. So I also, this little, like, record player looks very similar to the one that I have. So, love that. But anyways, let's just get into the first watch. This will be without pausing and no subtitles. So, let's go. Love the vibes already. I love songs like this, so.
Hello, rainy day.
Parents call me boss.
Oh, I love this.
At the cross. Since I was a youngin', I was called names and bossed around. Back to the wall so long, call me pain's poster child. Religious home, times were different. They told me I was gifted, but to unwrap my mind was wicked. I was raised by guilt, raised by shame, raised by the rod. They claimed it was love, felt like heartbreak to me.
Wow.
Later they say, baby, all your scars are to teach and remind you you can soar higher. What good's a bird's eye view when you're in a hunter's crossfire? Sometimes I wished I got crushed in the womb, turned to dust in the womb. My scent of youth and ungodly perfume. No wonder I've always hated the adults in the room.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh. He sounds so good. Wow, he sounds the sorrow in his voice.
I know what it feels like.
Can't run away from the pain. I feel like I'm going insane. Bad thoughts filling up my brain. Demons swimming inside my veins. 2 seconds from falling.
Wow.
Can't run away from the pain. I'm trying to stop the rain.
When I was a kid, I was convinced that I was destined for the 27 Club.
Wow.
I'm 29, sinking in the bathtub, sipping gin, looking for another club. All the lust was a lust, dust into dust. Stray after stable, dash it up to your dud. And every night I put my shadows on. But you know how much I hate my status quo. I know what you gotta know, my life is out of love. All the lessons learned already coming out of trust.
Keep my mind steady, but it's hard to readjust.
They sound really good together.
But the clock will turn to rust.
Pain and rain, this will stay the same.
Got me looking for the exit just to entertain. Pain and rain, think I'm going insane.
Gotta turn off my phone tonight. Can't run away from the pain. I feel like
Oh, he sounds so good.
Bad thoughts filling on my brain. Demons swimming inside my veins.
2 seconds from falling into nothing.
Can't run away from the pain.
I'm trying to
Yeah, those lyrics were really hard. I don't have to put the subtitles on because they're all in English. Couple of thoughts before I do the second watch. I loved the sound of the song. It kind of reminded me a lot of Eminem, and also like like the tone kind of reminded me of Nirvana a little bit, and also is it Three Doors Down that I'm thinking of? Just like that time of music, like early 2000s, like the rock genre. I mean, this is a soft hip hop kind of feel, but a lot of hip hop was used in rock in like around that time period, like the 90s to 2000s. One song that comes to mind is Paralyzer, which is by, sorry, it's the end of the day, so my brain is like ready for Friday to happen, but I wanted to watch these. But Paralyzer, Finger 11, that is, I didn't really listen to a lot of their music, but I really liked the song Paralyzer. And a lot of those songs were like really emotional and talked about a lot of dark things, and that really hit hard, like especially the lyrics. And I know like the ones about the 27 Club came up in my feed, and I'm actually, I don't know why it keeps coming up in my life, but I'm developing a series right now that's kind of based off of the 27 Club. It's not going anywhere. I'm just like writing it on my own. But I feel like they keep popping up in like with this song, and then also in Sinners. I feel like if anyone who has watched the movie Sinners, one of the characters I feel like is loosely based off of Robert Johnson, who is part of the 27 Club. So yeah, it's just a very tough topic. But if people don't know what the 27 Club is, it's a group of people, famous musicians, who all died at the age of 27, and it was usually in like some sort of influence. So that's why that lyric like really like hit hard. I don't know if RM wrote his lyrics and then Tablo wrote his lyrics, or like if Tablo wrote, or like if they collaborated on it together. So I don't know whose experiences these are. So it's really hard. Like I am sad for either one of them if that's how they were feeling. So yeah, this is a very emotional song. So let's just watch it again. I'm sorry I kind of like mellowed out. It's a hard song to react to because it is so emotional, and I'm reading the lyrics mainly, and there's not like a lot going on in the music video. I do like that it's animated. I do really like that. But I really wanted to pay attention to the lyrics, so I got kind of silent there. So I was trying to like talk, but I really just wanted to listen to it. So yeah, anyways, let's get into it again.
Hello, rainy day.
I do love how this starts. Like, it feels very like a lot of the songs that I've heard from Tablo, this beginning, and I love this. Also feels very lo-fi hip hop girl or hip hop boy, like those YouTube live streams of that kind of style of music. So I do like that aspect. Like, it feels very lo-fi hip hop.
Hello, rainy day.
Oh, I didn't even notice this.
Tablo.
The cat also kind of got sad in this moment because they're both kind of sleeping here, but then he kind of mimics whoever the cartoon person is supposed to represent. The cat kind of mimics like how they're feeling. And there are these cards, which I don't know if that is also like I don't know what this is. I think it's interesting that the cards are next to this music or microphone. So I really want to know what each of these things in this image, right? Obviously we have the light stick here. But there's like a little, like this picture frame inside the cabinet. Like, I don't know who those people are. Is that like, are those his brothers maybe? But I do want to know what these cards represent, because to me they almost remind me of tarot cards, but I don't know if that's what they are. So yeah, I just find that interesting, especially when mentioning the 27 Club later on. But yeah, anyways, let's continue.
Tablo.
RM.
I'm all in. With a losing hand. Teachers call me rebel, parents call me lost, pastors call me devil, had me kneeling at the cross. Since I was a youngin', I was called names and bossed around. Back to the wall so long, call me pain's poster child. Religious home, times were different. They told me I was gifted, but to unwrap my mind was wicked. I was raised by guilt, raised by shame, raised by the rod. Sacrificed in the name of their God. They claimed it was love, felt like heartbreak to me. Later they say, baby, all your scars are to teach and remind you you can soar higher. What good's a bird's eye view when you're in a hunter's crossfire? Sometimes I wished I got crushed in the womb, turned to dust in the womb. My scent of youth and ungodly perfume. No wonder I've always hated the adults in the room.
So clearly, like, he just feels very, like, misunderstood in life and, like, not, like, yeah, like, he just, and I feel like there's a lot of talk about religion in this, and there's almost like he almost doesn't trust, like, or the, like, whatever religion they're in, he doesn't feel connected to it, and they, because of how they view him and how he's feeling. So yeah, that's kind of, I don't know if I explained that well, but that's kind of how I view it. So like, teachers called me a rebel, parents called me lost. Like, he's feeling these feelings in him as a child, but no one is really understanding him.
Pastors call me devil, had me kneeling at the cross. Since I was a youngin', I was called names and bossed around. Back to the wall so long, call me pain's poster child. Religious home, times were different. They told me I was gifted, but to unwrap my mind was wicked. I was raised by guilt, raised by shame, raised by the rod. Sacrificed in the name of their God. They claimed it was love, felt like heartbreak to me. Later they say, baby, all your scars are to teach and remind you you can.
And it seems like there's also a lot of, I don't know if it's necessarily abuse, but it seems like there's something going on, like, in his home life that was difficult for him to go through, just based off of the lyrics. Like, they claimed it was love.
Claimed it was love, felt like heartbreak to me.
But it was heartbreak to me. So yeah, I just feel like there was clearly something going on in his childhood that made him feel these feelings of not being connected to, like, these people of authority.
Later they say, baby, all your scars are to teach and remind you you can soar higher. What good's a bird's eye view when you're in a hunter's crossfire? Sometimes I wished I got crushed in the womb, turned to dust in the womb. My scent of youth and ungodly perfume. No wonder I've always hated the adults in the room.
So the chorus of this, like, he's trying to escape these feelings, this like dark sadness that he's feeling. And I love how RM sounds here. Like, he sounds very desperate, and like his voice is almost echoey, like it's despondent. Like, I just love how he sounds.
No wonder I've always hated the adults in the room.
The rain will fall, and tomorrow may not come, but maybe the tears will fall to wash the pain away. I'm trying to stop the rain. I know what it feels like.
Can't run away from the pain. I feel like I'm going insane. Bad thoughts filling up my brain. Demons swimming inside my veins.
2 seconds from falling into nothing.
Can't run away from the pain. I'm trying to stop the rain.
When I was a kid, I was convinced that I was destined for the 27 club. I'm 29, sinking in the bathtub, sipping gin, looking for another club. All the lust wasn't lust, dust into dust. Stray after stable, dashing dot to your dot. And every night I put my shadows on. But you know how much I hate my status quo.
So this is what I meant when he was talking about the 27 Club. And then he talks about, I'm 29 sinking in the bathtub. So he feels like even after, not being where he thought he was going to be, he's still feeling like this pain and sorrow. And it's hard to escape from him. And he talked about like gin and being in the bathtub and all, like those are all the things he's using to like cope with this pain. But again, I don't know if this is Tablo's experiences or if it's RM's or if it's both. Either way, it's really sad. But I, hope they're in a good place, and this is just like them talking about and like reconciling almost with these feelings. Like, maybe they're at a better place now. I don't know. But yeah, that was like a hard line to see.
When I was a kid, I was convinced that I was destined for the 27 club. I'm 29, sinking in the bathtub, sipping gin, looking for another club. All the lust wasn't lust, dust into dust. Stray after stable, dashing dot to your dot. And every night I put my shadows on. But you know how much I hate my status quo. I know what you gotta know, my life is out of love. All the lessons learned already coming out of trust.
Keep my mind steady, but it's hard to readjust. Nothing stops time, but the clock will turn to rust.
Pain and rain, they still stay the same.
Got me looking for the exit just to entertain. Pain and rain, think I'm going insane.
Gotta turn off my phone tonight. Can't run away from the pain. I feel like I'm going insane. Bad thoughts filling on my brain. Demons swimming inside my veins.
2 seconds from falling into nothing.
Can't run away from the pain.
I'm trying to stop the rain.
I'm trying to stop the rain. I'm trying to stop the rain.
Yeah, because this looks like a tarot card to me. This card at the end, which is interesting. So, yeah, so it's funny because the first watch was, the length of the song because I don't pause, and then it got very long. So I'm going to try to make my wrap up pretty quick because I feel like I talked about my feelings on this song throughout. But yeah, anyways, let's get to the final thoughts. Hello everyone. So we have just watched Stop the Rain by RM, or Tablo and RM. I don't know what to think of the song. It's very emotional. There's a lot to think about with the song. I feel for whoever is feeling these ways. I feel like we've all felt a little bit of this in our lives at some point, but hope that you make it through those dark feelings. But yeah, and like even just hearing the lyrics about like the childhood and upbringing was very difficult, but I did like the beat and the melody of the song. I don't know how often I'm going to be listening to this song just because it is very dark, and I feel like it's just hard because, especially, I don't know, I think like you have to be in a certain place to listen to this, but it just feels very like a song that Kurt Cobain would sing, or because like he talked a lot about like his darkness, and he was a member of the 27 Club. So yeah, this is a hard song to like review because it is so emotional, and I feel like it's more about the lyrics versus like the actual song itself. And yeah, but I do love RM and Tablo together. I think they sound really good together. I love Tablo's storytelling in this. I also loved how RM sounded to mimic like the feelings of the lyrics that were being written. I loved that. And yeah, I really want to know about the like images of that first like of the room they were in that was probably Tablo's like childhood home, or like pieces of his childhood home to like his adulthood. So yeah, I think it's a really good song. I just don't know if I'll be listening to it very often because it did get me very emotional. So yeah, anyways, I would love to know what you thought of the music. Or there wasn't much going on with the music. There were certain elements of the music video that were interesting, but I would like to know what you thought of the song and this collaboration. And yeah, let me know down in the comments below. If you liked this, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, definitely let me know. Or I'm out of it now. That literally threw me for a loop. If you want to subscribe, definitely do, but only if you want to. And I will link my BTS playlist for you all. I have a couple of BTS solo stuff that I have reacted to, so I'll link that all for you down below, and I will see you all for the next reaction. Bye!